She is a dirty girl. It has been a week, only a week, but when your driveway is this, and then they're doing construction out there on 49, yeah, you washed it in the first day it's dirty. So you see all the dust and everything, all the dust here. Look at all that dust. It's everywhere. It's just ridiculous. And inside, I mean, whew. Look, you can tell I had loose CMB inside here. Man, she needs some love. Look at all that. Oh, she's terrible. She's a dirty girl. Dirty girl. Oh man, I got some leather cleaner and got me some wash and everything. Gonna give this baby a bath. She is gonna get rubbed down. So let's get started on this. Alright, so because I have a black car, I tend to do the 2-bucket method. This one has the debris catcher, but I like using the big one to catch the debris because it has all that mass to it here. So I can just sit up here in the top and rinse it out, and then go in here and get me some more soap. I just use the turtle wax. I've always used turtle wax for most of my life. It seems to work really well. Except it's lathers, or I'm sorry, not lathers, but it foams up really good. Oh, it's used a lot. I hate having to worry about foam. As you can see, it may be a lot, probably too much, but works for me. I like to use this right here. These things are always really soft. As long as you keep up with them, take care of them, wash them regularly, keep the debris out of them. That right there to clean the tires and whatnot. I don't ever use any of the tire gel or whatever, because on a gravel road, I'll give you an example of what happens to it after a while. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this is my Volkswagen here, and I guess not really, but you can see that kind of brown haze to it. After a while, you do it, and the dust gets on it, and then it just sits there and bakes in, and then you try washing it off, but it doesn't come off. And so I hit it with pressure washers, degreasers. I've hit it with all kind of stuff, and I just cannot get that off. I even tried metal or wire brushes, and yeah, but that's why I won't use it around here. Maybe once I get out of this place and get me a actual concrete driveway, but until then, we're just gonna roll without it, which I'm cool with. It looks good without it, I'm sure. So let me get back to getting this ready, and I'll see y'all in just a second. So one thing I want to mention is you always want to rinse your vehicle down before you suds it down. Just kind of knock off any loose dirt. Alright, got her all soaked up. Got her all wetted down. Let's soap her up. One thing my grandfather taught me was to begin at the top of the car. That way you allow the suds and the water to run down and catch any of the other stuff that can help lift off as you go. And one thing you also want to do while using these hand washing is you always want to flip your whatever it is you're using to wash, sponge, mitt, whatever it is. You always want to do a small section, and in that small section you want to use one side and then flip to the other side. It just helps to catch whatever dirt you caught You flip over it and there's no dirt on that side, and then you do a little bit more and then you rinse it out. So it's just trying to prevent the scratches. So you always want to wash your car in the shade if possible, and if you can't do it in the shade, then your best bet is to do a very small section at a time and keep the car wet the entire time to help prevent water spots from forming. The problem is with when you're washing in the sun is the soap will actually end up drying to your car, and it just becomes a pain in the butt, and you end up having to wash that area twice because all the soap doesn't actually come off whenever you're spraying it. So it's just best to go ahead and do it in the shade and let your car actually sit in the shade for a little bit. Let that paint kind of rest and get kind of cooled off. This is mostly for in the summertime. In the wintertime you don't have the sun's not as bad. It's still good to do it in the shade though.
Ooh, girl, you are pretty.
Let me get my chamois. Obviously not a sponsor, but I love these things. These things work great. When I'm using the chamois, I tend to go in a one motion direction a lot of times, unless it's just a small area or say on the sides. It's kind of hard to keep going in that same singular direction, but you also want to wring it out after a while and also flip to other sections as you go, just to, if you caught any extra dirt, you don't want to be grinding it into your paint while you're drying it off. Also remember, these absorbers are actually machine washable, so you can wash these things and they last for a while. This is a new one that I have, but my previous one lasted me 15 years, so you can definitely use these things for a while. They last.
Done.
Outside's done. Alright, got the outside done. See about how it looks and check out that interior. See what we're going to do there. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, she's clean. Definitely cleaner than she was. She is shiny, you can see. I won't be waxing her today. I wax my vehicles twice a year, typically at the beginning of spring and at the beginning of fall, but I went ahead and waxed this one. Oop, look at that, already a leaf on there. Yeah, I went ahead and waxed this one 2 weeks ago, so she is good to go. As you can see, she is shiny, plenty shiny. But that inside, we're gonna check that out here now. Okay, so you can see clearly it's dirty in here, very dirty. Got Dunkin' Donuts over there. I eat that religiously. I need to stop that. But we're gonna start with the seals. I always open up every door and hit all the door jambs, getting all of that water out, hit all of it, getting this, hit this gas door here, hit all of that. So I'm going to, because as you can see, it loves to trap water in those jams. I mean, that's what it's for. So, but yeah, I'll get back to you 1 second. Alright, so I'm gonna tackle this interior now. So as you can see, I got my door jambs nice and clean. I like a good clean door jamb. It's just something about when you get into the car. But then once you get past that though, then you get to that and you're like, oh crap. So what we're gonna try to do is get all of this out. Luckily I have these nice thick mats that hold all the stuff here. Get this out without making even more of a mess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll just sit that right over there for right now. Alright, get this out of the way here. Alright, so as you can see, it is pretty dang messy. But let's see if we can't fix that. Alright, get right. Okay, so y'all remember how dirty it was in this vehicle? So now let's see how it looks now. Mat's still drying. Nice and clean. Get everything nice and clean. Need to get some tint in this vehicle. Ooh, she's so much shinier. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's good and clean. Though I need to do a video here eventually. As you can see, I got these rock chips right here. I mean, this is a 2010, so it's seen a lot of miles with 144,000 miles on it. Boom, right there. Another one. Yeah, so I know you can fill them in. I've never been successful in that, so I'll have to do a little bit of practicing, get that figured out, and then I'll do a video on that. But yeah, she's clean. She's nice and clean now. It's time to take her out and take her for a spin.